What's up with y'all? I'm back. Here I am today. Before we start your usually scheduled programming of the Saucy Men Show, I'd just like to give a little shout out. A little shout out to the 100 people that are subscribed to me. 100 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? It's like I'm giving a TED Talk now. I can't even imagine 100 people. Do you know what 100 people looks like? I don't even think there's 100 people living, right? Most of these people are just robots, right? But not you. Not you guys. You guys sit there and you're real people. Why? Because you're subscribed, and I fuck with that a lot, to say the least, is what I'm gonna tell you today. But something I don't fuck with a lot, just to say the least, is the cold, dark depths that your heart will sink to when you walk outside. And you're used to it being warm. You like it being summertime. You like it when it's a moderate temperature that is actually made for humans to live inside, and it's not meant to kill you, right? But you walk outside and you start freezing your tits off because it's fucking minus 20 degrees Celsius out here. All right? I don't want to sit there. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with this BS. I go outside and I just want to live life. I just want to crip in the neighborhood. I just want to sit there and I want to smoke a backwood on my porch. But no, I can't do that because it's fucking minus 100 Fahrenheit and they're trying to freeze me. All right, I'm not Captain America. You don't have to cryogenically freeze me, all right, to make me stop on some BS and be like, hey, hold up, I'll be back in a second. You need me to come back around to you and beat your ass up again in 70 years after you talk some shit? I'll be right there. I don't want the cold. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the snow, and I don't want to deal with the blizzards and all that shit. I don't want to deal with having an incredibly red face and there's tears streaming down your face. Right? I don't want this to look like a fucking funeral here, all right? I don't want to feel like a widow. I'm not in divorce court. All right, no one's breaking up with me. No one's leaving me. I didn't catch my partner cheating. I just caught a massive gust of wind that smells like industrial air that's trying to destroy my fucking airways and dry out my sinuses so much that I'm practically in the Sahara. In fact, I'd rather be in the Sahara because at least it's fucking warm there. What I'm talking about, if you haven't clued in already, for any new viewers who aren't tapped into that 100 or so group of individuals that really fucking get it, is I'm talking about winter. What else is cold, alright? Do you think I'm a fucking serial killer? Do you think I record this shit in a freezer? Look, I don't want to sit there, and I'm not trying to be a serial killer just because that's a lot of shit you gotta deal with when it comes to the law. Alright, and I'm not trying to deal with that. Listen, if I could just fuck around and I could just throw knives at people like a fucking ninja, I probably would. Shit, it sounds like a lot of fucking fun, right? You get like a triple knife. Shit, you could look like a fucking US Marine. Alright, that's what I'm trying to sit there and say. But you know what's sitting there and fucking me like a Navy SEAL did to Osama bin Laden? The snow, the cold, the dark. Alright, if you live on the east coast of North America, which is really just the only place in the world, if you actually think about it, that has shit weather, and don't even give me shit about, but what about Alaska? Isn't it colder up there in Alaska? They must be freezing even more. Shut up. At least they can go kill a moose and crawl inside its guts, Han Solo style, when they need to sit there and get warm. Me, what I have to do is I have to go outside, I have to go to the store and buy some overpriced jacket just so I can sit there and stay fucking warm. I don't want to sit there, I don't want to wear a puffer jacket. There's blizzards all around, right? Some child is just getting literally frozen as we speak in a massive pile of snow. Right, there's some old lady down the road whose joints have already frozen off because, look, the arthritis did her pretty bad, but you give one degree less of cold, right, or of temperature-wise, and she's done. She's gonzo, all right? She froze up like she got hit with this fucking Sub-Zero Hadouken. She got hit by that shit. And now, she's gonna shatter into a million pieces. It's a shame that I'm gonna have to jug her purse. I didn't even think it would come like this. What if I really fucked with Granny Norma? over there. What if I really liked her? I didn't want to sit there. I don't want to jug and finesse her. All right, she's a sweet old white lady who, even though she may be racist, I don't think she necessarily has to face the ultimate epitome of blocky injustice around these parts. Old people are going to be fucking old people. You can't sit there. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? I mean, good luck trying to teach Granny Norma over there how to fucking be alive again, all right? She's melted into a million pieces, all right? I just had to sit there and, like, roundhouse kick the shit out of her just so I can sit there and get to her purse, which, sadly, because there's no owner, I just have to jug from the ethos that is around. But as the world continues to get more crazy in terms of fucking climate, which, I mean, come on. Just stop complaining. It was gonna come one day, alright? It was gonna happen some fucking day. White women have been saying it. Neil deGrasse Tyson probably said it, and he knows a shit ton about the stars, and giving oddly specific statistics to families of victims of terrible car accidents and shootings all across the United States of America. What I'm trying to sit there and say is that everyone who knows anything about this shit is gonna say that it's only gonna get worse from here. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna live? How are you gonna survive? I don't know, right? But let me try and answer that question. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to build a fire in every possible building that you can, all right? I also encourage you to sit there and build more flamethrowers so we can take them out and we can burn away all the snow. This snow plowing, this snow shoveling, it's inefficient and I don't like it, okay? It's a waste of taxpayer money. What we should do instead is we should weaponize said taxpayers against the snow, not against each other. We're just going to give each of them, each citizen globally in areas that have snow, we're just going to give each of them a gallon of WD-40. And sure, it's going to smell like gasoline and it's going to poison your children's lungs everywhere, but at least there's no snow on the way to school. Lay off my asshole just for a second, okay? Well, you're like, oh, it's such a terrible idea. You should never do that. That would never work. How much money would we have to pay WD? Shut up. Just listen to me for once, all right? My good fellow taxpayers or fellow taxpayers. Listen, if you think winter should be over, I want you to sit there and go down into the comment section. I want you to comment, hey, yo, I hate winter too. Man, fuck winter. Comment that and then like the video and then hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I want every man, woman, child, paraplegic to hit that button. I've been Saucy Menon, and this has been the greatest video you've ever watched since the last one, once again. Alright, I'll see you now. Bye-bye. Vote for me, in your mind and in your hearts, even if it's 4 years later, even if you live in Brazil and only speak Portuguese. Alright, I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you. Bye.